World Supersport at Magny-Cours, the 9th round of the FIM Supersport World Championship coming from France, and there was reason for the host nation to be in much delight. Valentin Debise, the French home hero, riding for the French home team, GMT 94. He took top spot on day one, a 1:41.083. He was less than a second away from the outright lap record. And more importantly, ahead of the championship leader, Nicolo Bulega. With Bulega confirmed as going to World Superbike and replacing Michael Ruben Rinaldi in the factory Ducati team for 2024, these are Bulega's final 4 rounds. But the number 11 was right in contention on day one in France. Third place went to Adrian Huertas. He's fresh from a ZX-10RR Kawasaki test in place of Jonathan Ray on day one of the Aragon test, and he was in third place despite this crash after the checkered flag with Anupab Samu, the tyre rider. But a handshake and everything was all good. Fourth place for Stefano Manzi on the Tenkate Racing Yamaha. He and the team had a disastrous FP1. They were well down the field and not really looking like they were going to be in contention, but free practice 2 saw them up inside the top 3 briefly when the checkered flag came down. He was 4th going into Saturday. Completing the top 5, Yari Montella on the Barney Spark Racing Team Ducati. He'll be looking for a result this weekend to start his final third of the season on a high. 6th place, veteran Raffaele De Rosa, the number 3, although he did have a dramatic session as well with a late crash coming at turn 3. One of the corners catching many riders out across all classes on day one in France. Jorge Navarro was 7th to make it 2 Tenkate Racing Yamahas right in the mix inside the top 7, and he'll be looking to try and build on that throughout the rest of the weekend. Don't forget, Navarro still chasing that first podium of his rookie World Supersport campaign. Final classification, and Valentin Debise knees on Friday. He's ahead of Nicolo Bulega and Adrian Huertas. Let's hear from your top man.
It's always perfect to be in a first position during the practice. Okay, it's only the free practice. I know this year I had a little bit of struggle during the Q practice. So what I did today, I tried to ride as much as possible alone to understand my pace and to be able to make my lap time by myself, which I did. So I'm super happy from the work we did with the team. We had a chance to test couple of weeks ago with the team. So the base setup was great, and I could go fast immediately. So now I'm looking forward to tomorrow, to the first race.
World Supersport 300's final 3 rounds are upon us, and it all starts here at Magny-Cours. Matteo Vannucci was in mighty form at the French track. He led the way aboard the AG Motorsport Italia Yamaha with a 1:52.914 coming in FP2 to see him more than 3.5 tenths of a second clear of the next rider. That was Kevin Sabatucci on the Team Flembo PI Performances Kawasaki, and that time was coming from FP1. In fact, of the top 9, only 2 riders were able to go quicker in the warmer afternoon session. With 3 different manufacturers inside the top 3 positions, Dirk Geiger on the Phil Williamberg KTM Paligo Racing RC390R took that 3rd place. The number 60 really looking to get a hand on the title this year and pull away from the opposition in the final 3 rounds. Norris Veneman, the Netherlands rider on board the MTM Kawasaki, he took 4th place in what was a very strong showing on Friday from him, ahead of Jose Luis Perez Gonzalez on the Accolade Smirks Racing BGR machine. He was up inside the top 2 with less than 10 minutes to go in FP1, and his top 5 going into the weekend. 6th for home hero and top Frenchman so far on Friday, Samuel De Sora, the Padina Kawasaki Racing star, looking for a home victory, but it won't be easy. It never is in World Supersport 300. Just last, 2020 World Champion Jeffrey Bowes. He's 7th so far on Friday. He'll be looking to do a little bit better than that and fight for the podium on Saturday and Sunday. Matteo Vannucci on top ahead of Kevin Sabatucci and Dirk Geiger. 3 manufacturers inside the top 3, but let's hear from Vannucci, your number 1 rider on Friday.
I work for my feeling in the FP1 and FP2. I try to do better than FP1. I do, so I'm happy for this. I work hard for this race because I try to do better than last race. Last race, yes, I enjoy the free practice too. I'm happy for this.